Alright. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Crash Desktop. I am here today playing Microsoft Flight Simulator. So let's get to it. Let me see here. Apparently I left my stream on 60 FPS. We'll see how that goes. Who knows? Only time will tell. Either way, let's get to it. Let me see here. So, I'm not going to be flying the MB339A today as much as I might like to, because there's been some changes. They put a patch out, some interesting stuff. Big change is, of course, they've tweaked the sensitivity, according to them, for 152s, 172s. I think there were some changes to the handling on the Grand Caravan. Maybe the citations, I'm not 100% on that. And definitely the TBM. So they said it should be helping with the oversensitive controls, which was a big thing. Per the release notes, improved sensitivity and twitchiness of control surfaces for the TBM, the Cessna 152, and Cessna 172. So, oh, and the autopilot being all wacky apparently has been improved. A couple other aircraft too. We'll see how that goes. I will, of course, believe that when I see it. So we're gonna see it. I'm gonna go with the Cessna. And let's see, what's the live flight conditions looking like? It is just very dark in the United States right now. Oh boy, that's a true statement. I don't know, maybe we'll go over to Japan. Is everybody over in Japan right now? We can fly around Japan. Sure looks like it's sunny. I suppose we can fly around Tokyo. Frame rate will be awful though, so maybe we'll find somewhere a little more secluded. There's Osaka International could be fun. Yeah, that'll be cool. We'll do that one. And this is cool. I just recently found this. We can actually see things. Look at that. We can actually get wind indicators. How cool is that? High altitude, low altitude. Very cool. Very excited. Oh. Actually get airspaces and nav aids too. I don't know why it's not remembering that. Either way. Also, you can turn this off so you can actually get the IFR maps and everything. How cool is that? Let me see here. So this is a cool thing, but we're gonna go ahead and load it up, or just flight in the Cessna. I'm actually planning on trying to get some Kerbal time in. Probably won't be on Saturday. Just because of Halloween. I don't know. I might try to get some time in tomorrow, but we'll see. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it. But right now, we're testing this stuff. Interesting. I did like Spaceflight Simulator. It's very cool. It's a lot simpler than Kerbal, but it's impressive for a mobile game. What we got here? That's a lot of Cessna 172s. Goodness gracious. All right. So let's see how this bad boy performs. I'm gonna review my operations here.
Tower Cessna 0 X-ray 00 Charlie Tango Delta ready at runway 32 left, departing straight out.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Cessna 0 X-ray 00 Charlie Tango Delta cleared for takeoff runway 32 left, departing straight out approved.
Getting a little bit of lag.
Cleared for takeoff runway 32 left Cessna, Charlie Tango Delta.
Don't really need that right now. All right, so let's get our stuff ready. Parking brakes off. And away we go. So I've set most of the normal controls to straight up. Oh, that feels a lot better already. Oh my, did they actually fix this? I think they might have. Ooh, that's still very sensitive. Okay, so still very sensitive, but feeling a lot better. And my gosh, do the rudders feel better. Oh my. Dramatic improvement. All right, let's take it up to about 3,000 feet. And then we'll play around with the controls, because I want to check this out. This thing is handling good. It's handling real good. We might want to turn up a bit, just because this is kind of quiet right now because I had to turn the whole game down for that jet because the jet is so loud. So very, very loud. We'll check that once we get up into the air and stabilize this bad boy. How are we doing speed-wise here right now? Not bad. It's just a smidge overly sensitive, but I don't too much, really. Just need like a curve on that initial bit of travel, really. In fact, if I had a better controller, this might feel just right. Here, we're still climbing. Let's tweak a bit. First, I'm going to turn this up because it's very quiet. Maybe not too much. But like 80%, 81%. I don't really care. So the new sensitivity curves are pretty cool. You can now control the origin point, and you can control the individual sensitivity both directions. How neat is that? So we want to smooth out that first little bit of travel there. I didn't feel like this was too off, but we'll tweak it a bit. So let's see, what does... Like that's not correct. Let's give it like negative 17. Interesting. Do negative 15, negative 15. But yeah, you can now like play with the origin points. You can mess with the dead zone if you want. You don't really need to do that on this controller because it already has a ginormous one built into it. You can even like change the origin point of the curve. I don't know how that helps you. I think it's to give one axis more authority than the other, which is intriguing. We'll have to test that later. Oh no. Thank you. I hope he feels better. All right, we'll do 15. Resuming.
Cessna Charlie Tango Delta, you are
That feels pretty good.
Frequency change approved.
Tower Cessna 0 X-ray 00 Charlie Tango Delta frequency change.
It's maybe actually a smidge too much for my liking. We might back it off a bit. It's kind of not playing nicely with the detent. But we'll get this in the stable airborne configuration before we mess with that. We're getting some turbulence here. What the heck is going on? Like significant turbulence. Interesting. This ridgeline. Let's point this way. See if it helps. Get that out there, plane. It's still hard to trim, but not impossible. Of course. Okay. We gotta get this thing leveled out. Come on. Get under control. Come on. Let's get back over the city. Hello! Away from this ridgeline where we're getting all this crazy turbulence. I'm doing very good. How are you today? Just trying to wrestle this here Cessna. It is fighting me. Flying around Osaka, testing out some of the changes they made. They tweaked everything a little bit. They're supposedly working on the overly sensitive aircraft, but now I'm just dealing with ridiculous amount of turbulence for some reason on this ridgeline over Osaka. So I'm trying to move out into the city proper where there's not going to be as much turbulence. And trying to get my trim situation taken care of here, and it's not going as stably as I would like.
Tower Japan Air 220 at runway 32 left ready for takeoff IFR to Sendai.
I think I need to tweak it a bit more.
Japan Air 220 cleared for takeoff
Yeah, look at
runway
that.
32 left.
A lot of turbulence. Well, I can
Cleared for takeoff runway 32 left Japan Air 220
say with some surety that they did not quite iron out the kinks with the trim, but the controls themselves seem a little better. Oh man, I appreciate that. I'll be honest, I haven't set it up yet. I need to do that, don't I? Yeah, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna turn this on and I'm gonna tell it to hold altitude. Let's see how it does. Not bad. I appreciate that though. Thank you. I need to set that up. I guess I should work on that. I'm just glad to hear somebody's enjoying this that much. I'll back my throttle off a little bit. I think it's fighting it. Okay. So this is the other thing they said they tweaked was the autopilot should be a little bit less psycho. So we're gonna see if that's true. Gosh, that looks great. Yeah, that's true. No, I should. That's awesome. And you're the first person that's ever asked me that question. I like seriously, sincerely, I appreciate that. I guess I will get that set up then. Maybe I can get that rolling this weekend. Goodness knows I could use all the help I can get funding these shenanigans. Flight sim equipment ain't cheap. So the autopilot's definitely less crazy. Let's just go ahead and say that. It's handling this very nicely. While it is doing this, though, I want to tweak this just slightly. So we're going to go into that fancy new... Oh, man. That's awesome. That's awesome. I appreciate that. Oh, my goodness. That's fantastic. So this is the new sensitivity system. Look at that fancy, fancy stuff we got here. I think -15 is a bit too much with the stick I have because of the dumb super heavy detent in the middle. You actually need it to be a little overly sensitive so that it smooths it out, even though that sounds kind of counterintuitive. So I'm going to back it down to negative 10%. We're going to see how that goes. Oop, come back. There we go. Okay. So, right now, I have both. Right now, I'm playing with a Cytec flight yoke system, which is okay. It's okay. I'm going to mod mine. It has a really bad detent in the middle of the travel where it sticks really hard. And you have to put a lot of extra pressure on it. And there's a mod that you can do to make that better, but eventually I want to get a honeycomb. I think would be the best one for that. And then I also have an X52 HOTAS, like an old one. And that thing's still great. I want to pick up like, VKB eventually. But for now, that thing still serves. So let's take this off autopilot and try some turns and see how it handles, because I've got it tweaked a little bit now. Give it a little more juice too. Alright, I'm still getting turbulence. Alright, left turn. Looking good. That feels really good right now. I just need to drop that nose a smidge. I hope so. That would be awesome. That would be fantastic. I'd be honestly, I'd be happy to just be a mildly successful streamer. I could go for that too. Honestly, if I could make a living doing this, not even a fantastic living, but just an okay living, I'd be very happy, because I'd like to do this instead of what I currently do. I think it'd be nice. But man, I appreciate that too. No, it's nice to hear. What the heck was that? This thing's still a little wacky. I need a new yoke at some point. Thing's kind of hard to handle. Or I need to mod this thing this weekend finally. All right, let's do a right turn. Okay, here we go. So the official procedure is lift the wing to check and then do it. Let's do a steep turn. Yeah, isn't it beautiful? It's just wonderful. The rollout on this plane is interesting compared to a lot of other ones. I'm gonna do that one more time.
Japan Air 220 tree contact campsite departure on 119.5.
Alright, so we're level, we're turning, and then you need to like back pressure everything a little bit just to maintain level as you roll out. It's a weird plane.
Going to 119.5.
Not really. I'm kind of aspiring to be now. I've controlled gliders before, but not a powered aircraft. And I'm kind of probably about to embark on getting a glider pilot license. In the meantime, until next year when it's a little more advantageous to try to learn to be a pilot.
Alpha wind 1635 cleared for takeoff, runway tree 2 left.
It hits all the right buttons though. I've been really reminded playing this now how much I always kind of wanted to be able to do this. So I'm excited to be interested in it again.
Cleared for takeoff, runway tree 2 left, Alpha wing 1635.
I have proclivities for fast and powerful machines though. I ride a motorcycle, so it's all kind of up the same alley of fun machines to operate. Hey, we got some traffic over here. Wonder what that is. Where is the airport? in relation to us right now? Can't really tell. I'll check my VFR map. Is that it up there? Wow, we've gone pretty far. Okay, I'm gonna come about. I'm gonna come in and see how it handles landing. We're just gonna ride along this. Oh, nice. Yeah, no, motorcycles are great. You doing the dirt bikes? I have actually never done dirt bikes. RJOM. Wonder what that is. I'd say he's approaching the airport. Let's do a descent. We'll go down. We'll come about, and we'll start heading towards the airport. Oh, nice. I had a Sportster for a little while. I actually really enjoyed that thing. That nose up. Come on, nose. There we go. Alright, so we're gonna power down. Yeah, I ride a BMW R1200 RT now, so not a full-on sport bike, but definitely a sport tour. And I really like it. Alright, so we're taking this thing down to 2,000 RPMs. That's the airport out there. Let's contact them. No, it's RJOO. Request a full stop.
Tower Cessna 0 X-ray 00 Charlie Tango Delta is 9 miles southeast with kilo to land.
How's our descent speed? This is perfect.
Charlie Tango Delta Tower. Make straight in runway tree 2 left. Altimeter tree 0 decimal to 1 wind tree 40 at 5.
Yeah, I'm gonna head in and do a landing.
Fly straight in runway tree 2
Looks
left.
like it's
Cessna Charlie
gonna be
Tango
the
Delta.
left runway over there, and it's gonna be a straight in. See how I do. I haven't flown this thing in a while because I've just been flying the jet lately. And so I've got jet mentality, and this is not a fighter jet, so. Which I'd be happy to pull that out and show you. The fighter jet is awesome. They added a military trainer jet, a third party did. This is pretty good though. Our speed and our descent is pretty excellent. I'll have to switch controls. It flies best with the flight stick. We have traffic coming up behind us, but I can't see him at the moment. We want to get down to about 1,000-ish feet, I think, and then just kind of come on in. Oh, I'm sorry? Oh, I'm happy to pull the jet out. I'll just have to switch controllers once we're done flying this thing. I do want to check one other plane real quick, though, before I switch controllers, just to see how it feels now. Because the other plane that I'm really interested in is the TBM 930 Aero, and that thing is a beast. Yes. Yes, I am playing online right now. I don't know that all these planes over here are other players. Some of them could be live traffic stand-ins. It's hard to say.
Cessna Charlie Tango Delta, did you copy?
Cleared to land runway 32 left
All
Cessna
right,
Charlie
we need to get
Tango
lined
Delta.
up to land. We are quite thoroughly on final. Oh, you're fine. We're looking good. Let's start slowing down here. We'll put flaps out, at least one grade of flaps. Take it down to 1500. We need to take this over a bit. So we want to be at like 75 here in the not too distant future. We definitely want to be slowing down. Tomorrow, probably not, just with Halloween. I'm going to be busy all day setting up decorations and getting things ready, most likely. And so I'm going to be shooting for Sunday. I'm probably going to try to fit some more of this in and some Kerbal Space Program. I'm going to do a slip here. We're way too high. And way too fast. We got a lot of runway to work with.
$500.
Like way too fast. All right, I'm gonna pull up. There we go. Now we're great. Woo! They definitely improved the sensitivity of the ground controls. I'm gonna need to tweak that hard.
Cessna Charlie Tango Delta, contact ground on 126.2.
126.2 for Cessna Charlie Tango Delta.
Not the most graceful landing, but it worked. I will take it. Come to a stop. There we go. Thank you. So we need to tweak something there because there's something. So they definitely fixed the ground rudder inputs being overly sensitive because now they're like not sensitive enough in the slightest. So I'm gonna actually just knock it all the way down to linear. And I'm going to knock the dead zone off a bit, maybe? Yeah, I'll keep that. We'll see how that does. We might actually need to make that more aggressive.
Japan Air 2402.
All right, so real quick, before we check out the jet, there's one other plane I really want to check because they tweaked it and it's one of my favorite ones. I'm just going to take off real quick because I haven't read up on landing it lately and I'm not going to mess with that, but I want to see how it takes off and I want to see how the autopilot handles because that was kind of a big problem. Where are you at? There it is. This thing. Oh, this plane. This is a good plane. Where else could we go? We could pick another airport. Something cool. What about Nagasaki? No. Niatabaru? No. Kagoshima. That's a cool city. Let's do it. Alright. This thing is a beast. This is a turboprop. It outclimbs small jets, outspeeds small jets. It's like a multi-million-dollar aircraft in real life. It's just beautiful and wonderful, and everything about it is great. It's definitely like the premier general aviation aircraft in the game, as far as if you want to like get places quickly and see cool things. And I have some cheat sheet shenanigans here.
Tower 0 X-ray 00 Charlie Tango Delta ready at runway 34 departing straight out.
Okay. It's also just a really nice looking airplane inside and out. Very good aircraft. Water. Just water tonight. Okay. God, look how nice the cockpit is in this thing. Alright, so our brakes are off. Everything looks good. Let's just box our controls real quick. Yeah, it's looking solid. Looking solid. Alright. Where are my flaps at? Flaps. I don't remember where the controls are for the flaps on this thing. Right there. Okay, they're at takeoff, right? Yes. Cool. Just water. Nothing too exciting tonight. Been very thirsty. Long day. So let's rock. No, this thing is going to just scream into the air. Because that's kind of its thing. Although with like a suitable laggy jet engine style input to it. And I want to say we are shooting for... Oh, that feels perfect right now. Just perfect. Wow. Yeah, we're ready to go. Look at that. Beautiful. Oh, God, it's so nice. Yeah, they've really improved this. Landing gear up, flaps up. Point it about here and pitch up to control our climb speed, because we only really want to climb at about 124. Which means we can climb real quick. Very nice. We are cruising upward at 2,300 feet per minute.
Dare Charlie Tango Delta, you are leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
It's pretty good. The controls feel very nice. I really love the controls for a lot of these planes with the joystick. They feel really good. But it's very realistic as far as like how airplanes control. Like I said, I've controlled gliders a couple of times, and I make the same input mistakes in the real world that I make in the simulator in exactly the same ways. So I would say that's pretty spot on. Pitch up a little bit. Yeah, this feels really good right now.
Dare Charlie Tango Delta, did you hear my last transmission?
We're just gonna have him
Kagoshima Tower Dare 0 X-ray
not
00
talk to us anymore.
Charlie Tango Delta frequency change.
Actually air traffic control people. This thing handles so nice right now. Here, let's do a little bit of a turn in our climb. Yeah, that feels good. This thing handles like a dream. They've improved this dramatically. Let's take it up to at least 10,000 feet and let the autopilot control it, and then we'll see how it does. Turn the yaw damper on. Does it actually damp it out without my input? Not really. That's okay though. Ah, bummer. On Sunday, it's gonna depend on how much I get done tomorrow, but it'll probably be early afternoon. I'm Eastern Standard Time. Hey, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. I'm glad you're enjoying. I will play some of this. If you come by, I will fly the jet. Well, I'll be honest with you. If I play this, I'll probably be flying the jet exclusively because it's too much fun. But I'll be on probably sometime in the early afternoon on Sunday. I'm Eastern time, so it'd be probably like, you know, 1-ish, 2-ish. I just have to see how my weekend goes. It's a little tricky to schedule things. See you later. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, so this thing is just freaking awesome now. Let's level it out. Yeah, look at that. Look at that bad boy. Oh my god. This is great. Freaking wonderful. Okay. The trim even feels better. Alright, we're gonna hold 10,100. Let's do this. Hands off the controls. Oh, look at this. I've never even been over this way. That looks awesome. So our cruise power, we're actually pretty much spot on where we want to be for cruise power, so not too shabby. Alright, let's test the autopilot on this bad boy. Here, we'll adjust our desired heading. Put it in heading mode. Not bad. All right, I'm going to set up a flight level change. Go up to about 18,000. Okay. So we're on heading. Flight level change. I'm trying to remember. We take it down to about 83%. And then we make our indicated airspeed 124. It'll climb like crazy. There we go. Yeah, we are going up. Not shabby. So let's see how it does when it gets up here is the trick. I'm gonna increase my desired airspeed just a smidge. About 130 knots. That should get me where I need to be. What are we climbing at? 2,100 feet per minute. Not shabby. Okay, so here's the part where it gets wonky normally, and we'll see how it handles this. Yeah, it's doing okay. It's smoothly leveling out, not bad. There we go. Back to cruise power. Excuse me. Okay, yeah, they fixed the autopilot on this bad boy. Oh man, look at the view. Beautiful. Love it. All right, where are we at? That one. Okay. Let's take this bad boy up to like full cruise altitude and see how it does. Oop, a little bit lower. back my power down to about 83% again. See how that is. That's pretty good. I find it very interesting that the manual recommends a lower climb power than cruise power. I don't know, that's kind of wild to me. But we are climbing like crazy. And then that thinner air climb slowing down a little bit. Going well. Looking good, looking good. So we'll go up to cruise altitude, cruise for a few minutes at speed, see how far we get, and then start coming down. See how it handles descents. Manual handling was really good though. I need to learn how to do an ILS. I need to learn IFR in general. Okay, we're about there. Look at my cheat sheets here. Okay. Okay. All right, so we are leveling out at cruise altitude. I'm gonna throttle back up. Come on, thing. Not bad. We're starting to move. It's quite built up down there. We're doing about 323. We're getting there. Cruise speed's like 330. I think we're gonna do it. So, if we want to navigate to RJFF, let's see. And a destination. JFF. No. There we go. Let's put it in nav mode. What's our ETE? Is a mere 9 minutes. We should start descending. That's amazing. Back our power down. Can it do flight level? No, it can't do flight level change to go down, can it? Okay. As long as we're maintaining speed, I don't see a problem with how quickly we're going down here. We need to increase that, though, if we want to actually make it. What up? Put it at about 70% power. Ah, I thought it was on 69. I was gonna be like, alas. Actually, I need to back it off more. That's pretty good. Our ETE is 6 minutes. 6 minutes. It's out there somewhere, but it's going to take us a little while to get there, especially at this vertical descent speed. So let's increase that. Whoa, calm down thing. Back it off to like 30%. I know, right? Just what, a couple days ago, actually, or last weekend, I just have to keep wearing that darn mask too much, and it's more comfortable. It works with the beard, but it's more comfortable without it. So here we are. You can torque this thing down real damn far. In fact, I'm actually going to decrease power even more. Hell, I could even just idle it for all I care.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
No, no landing gear. Okay. Not idle. That seems reasonable. It's not going to get us quite to the altitude I want to be, but it's going to have to do. Airport's probably like out there somewhere, if I had to guess. Yeah, it's like right about there. In fact, I'm probably pointed directly at it, more or less. Let's keep our desired altitude. Let's get down where we actually want to be. We are going to need to, like, manage this a bit. But that's okay. In fact, you know what? We'll do the 2,000 feet, and then we'll kind of pass over it, because I'm pretty sure that's going to happen regardless, and then we'll do a come around and actually enter the pattern over the darn thing. I don't know if I'll be able to land this thing. We'll see. I'd love to see how the jet handles. I might just need to switch over to that, but we'll do what we can. I mean, if we wanted to, we could probably go down even quicker, but this seems like a reasonable descent speed. What's our current ETE? 3 minutes. What up? How's it going? Man, I haven't played that in a while. Oh man, it's been a little bit. That's funny. Hey, there's the airport on the map. It should be just a smidge under our nose, actually. I think that's it. There's like that kind of large gray chunk there in the middle of all the city with a large black stripe. Yep, there's the lights. That's the airport. We're not gonna really hit that, I don't think. We'll see. We'll probably go over it and then come around. I'm cool with that. Check my cheat sheets. I usually land this thing successfully. I don't know. We might just. We're going to need to back the vertical speed off a bit, though, as we approach the goal altitude. Alright, so that right there is the runway. Through this cloud. We are not on a appropriate approach, so we are going to enter the pattern. We'll fly directly over the airport, though. When we're over the airport, I will signal that I want to enter the pattern, and we'll see what they tell us. Alright, I'm going to back our speed off a smidge here. So we start losing speed. So we at least need to get down to like 175 to deploy landing gear. And then we can work with it from there. Nothing truly VTOL, unfortunately, yet. I'd probably have to play DCS to get to do something like that. Is there any traffic in the air? I can't really tell. I don't think so. Alright, we are directly over the airport. Let's drop it to 1,000 feet a minute. Ooh, that's what I want. Nearest airport list. Let's request a full stop.
Tower Dayer 0 X-ray 00 Charlie Tango Delta is 1 mile southeast with Quebec to land.
Delta 0 X-ray 00 Charlie Tango Delta Fukuoka Tower. Fly left downwind runway 34. Altimeter 29.9er 21277 at 7.
Make left downwind runway 34 Dayer Charlie Tango Delta.
Okay. Well, we can put the gear out. I'm gonna start taking control of this aircraft back from the autopilot. I want to be further out than that. Let's go out this way.
Fukuoka Tower, all Nippon 246 at runway 34 ready for takeoff IFR to Tokyo.
All Nippon 246 cleared for takeoff runway 34.
That seems
Cleared
about right.
for takeoff runway 34, all Nippon 246.
Put flaps out in the takeoff position. As soon as we're abeam of this. Flaps out. That damn jet needs to get out of my way.
Delta Charlie Tango Delta cleared to land runway 34. Wind 277 at 7.
Cleared to land runway 34 Dare Charlie Tango Delta.
I guess I'm gonna do an extended final. Just kind of really hoping that jet there was gonna get the hell out of my way.
Stall.
Come on. This is gonna be sloppy. But it'll work. Looking actually really good. Little high, I think, but that's okay. Now we're perfect. Not shabby. Not shabby at all.
Delta Charlie Tango Delta, turn next taxiway. Delta Charlie Tango Delta contact ground on 121.7.
121.7 for Dare Charlie
That was
Tango
actually
Delta.
pretty darn good. It was a little sloppy, but for having not flown this thing in weeks, feeling pretty good about that.
Alpha Wing
All right. let's go back to the main menu. So, I'm gonna switch to my joystick. Just here for a smidge. I'm not gonna be on too much, so maybe like another 20-30 minutes. That gives us enough time. It's funny that you mentioned vertical takeoff and landing. There isn't a vertical takeoff and landing aircraft, but like, I'll be honest, the Pitts Special is like a diagonal takeoff and landing. So it's you know, it's kind of there. Here, I gotta tweak some things though. We'll see how this all behaves. Put that over there. Take that off. Set this aside. Alright, so I gotta tweak some positional aspects of these things. There we go. We'll just go ahead and go straight to the customized screen for that. I'm gonna need to tweak some things, I think. All right. Not bad. Let's see then. What do we got? Yeah, that's gonna need to go down. I'm gonna bring that down to like 10. I'm also gonna put the rotation lock on. Okay. We don't want a dead zone on that. That's one of the dumbest things I've ever heard. It's our throttle, quite literally. So this tweak is nice, but it also goofs some things up a bit. So you gotta kind of play with things. Like these, for instance, should not be 1% and they shouldn't have dead zones. I don't even know what's happening here. That's wild. Yeah, what the heck are you doing, you crazy game? %. I guess the tweak to this all kind of necessitated them resetting things. I don't know. We'll fix it though. Okay. Here's the thing. Let me look something up on my other screen real quick. Okay. I'm going to... Wow, there's just so many cool things all in a really close little area over here. Yeah, we're gonna take the jet. We're gonna go to Vegas. Actually... Oh my god. It's like, oh my god, I can't type tonight. This is like the Vegeta airport or something there is what I was going for. I'm not even sure anymore. No? Alright, we're going to do a preset. Actually, we're gonna do live weather. Apparently it's thunderstorming over there, so let's not. We'll do a few clouds. And we'll do middle of the darn day. That looks good. That is not Las Vegas. Thank you very much. Well, at least not the one I was going for. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Here we go. We'll just do Nellis. And we're gonna go over here to Death Valley, which is, I believe, like this whole thing east of the city, maybe? It's like there's that, there's Vegas. I believe all this is Death Valley. That's where we're going. Cool. Except we're not going into TBM. Oh, dude, it's over 9,000 feet. What does the GPS say about the airport altitude? It's over 9,000 feet. Oh my god. Love it. Let's take this thing. Let's do, I guess, that livery, because that's the only one you get. And let's give it full fuel, because otherwise the darn thing runs out of fuel very quickly. So, neat. Alright. So this should be good, because I've got recent experience flying this aircraft. I can see how it feels. Tweak settings appropriately. Because, like... yeah. I might even need to tweak the braking. Because it didn't feel like it was doing too much for me. It might need to be linear now. Because they seem to have just kind of fixed a lot of that stuff. I don't know. I don't like to make it too unsensitive.
Nellis Tower 0 X-ray 00 Charlie Tango Delta at runway 21 right.
Alright, so one thing we're going to do here real quick is we are going to go back and we are going to turn the volume for the aircraft engines down. Otherwise, this thing just deafens you. Like, by like a lot, like 50%.
Ready for takeoff departure to
And
the
I'm
west.
still going to like turn it down on my end of it just for my own comfort. But, alright. That shouldn't be doing anything back there, but we'll see. Oh, I need to. I wish. If only. Gotta tweak my head tracking here. Okay. View reset. Parking brake off. Oh, this was the thing I wanted to check real quick. There's a control. So in this aircraft, let's see. Ooh, okay, so there's a spoiler axis. And it makes me sad because it doesn't seem to work right. I wonder. So in this aircraft, you actually hold the button. So let's do this. I'm gonna tweak some things here. Exactly. We're going to see. So like on this aircraft, it has a switch on the throttle, and you push it one way or the other way. And as long as you're holding it, the spoilers will extend or retract, and then they'll stay where they stop. And that's actually key to controlling this aircraft well, and I didn't know it. So I want to see if I can do that, or if it's just a toggle still. Because that would be wonderful if I could do that. But we need to tweak the landing gear to be that button. And then we can just go to assigned. And we'll look for the parking brakes. I'm literally just going to clear the current input on that, and we'll control it with the aircraft. So, apply and save. All right, parking brakes are off anyway to begin with. Those are working. Hold that in. I don't know if we have a crosswind or not. I'm not too particularly worried about it. Let's get this bad boy in the air and see how it goes. Oh, here, wait a minute. Let's test that. All right, spoilers. Extend. Damn. Ooh. Hold up. It doesn't stay. So you can half extend them by pressing it. Hey, how's it going? Welcome. How weird. How strange. I know, I saw. It was sad. How strange. This is the, what is this, Aramaki MB339, and I'm trying to tweak it so that the darn air brakes... Oh, yeah. Oh, they sure do, buddy. I'm trying to make it so the darn air brakes work properly, and it's not cooperating with me. So, I kind of got it right. We'll see what we can do with this. Because it's controlled by the spoilers, and they're not really compatible with the way that this thing actually works. Let's try this. Yes, no, maybe so. This was on simmarket.com. It's eventually going to be in the game. It's just not in it yet. It's not on the actual market. So, I wonder why that... How interesting. It was not free. What did this one cost? I'm trying to remember now. I was kind of just like, shut up and take my money. Yeah, it doesn't work too well. We kind of got it half working. I'll take it. We'll test it out. Anyway, let's fire this bad boy up. All right. Brakes are good. Controls are great. Hold in the brakes. Throttle up to 100%. And release. Let's do this. Come on. Come off the ground. There we go. Oh yeah, sure. Here, let me get off the ground here. All right, landing gear up.
Charlie Tango
Flaps
Delta,
up.
continue for west departure. I will contact you next when you leave my airspace. Charlie Tango Delta, you are leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
Oop.
Nellis Tower 0 X-ray 00 Charlie Tango Delta frequency change.
All right, I'm gonna turn that off. Yeah, that thing was just like, we're out. What is the thing? I'm gonna active pause, and then I think it's, this is gonna be loud. Just be aware. It's like a little Italian trainer jet. And it's awesome. Is my air brake? My darn air brake is out. Stupid thing. Pull my little VFR map out. So this thing is freaking great. They don't. This one actually can't break the sound barrier, but as far as I'm aware, everybody that's trying to make Mach 1 plus aircraft is actually struggling a little bit with it right now, just because it's like not quite meant to do that. But this thing can climb, let me tell you. So like, let's just climb. Climbing is what this does best. I'm headed towards Death Valley is where I'm trying to go. That's Las Vegas below us, hence the killed frame rate. We could pitch up a little bit more. Hey, how's it going? Alright, so we're going directly west from Las Vegas. And it shouldn't take us super long to get there. Oh, thanks for showing up, man. I appreciate it. Okay. So we're still gaining altitude. We're going up at about 2,500 feet a minute. And I can actually make that higher. Let's see. There we go. Closer to 6,000. I'm gonna climb at like 2,500. Or 250 rather, knots indicated. Until we hit half a Mach, and then we just go by the Mach speed. I did not. Which one was there? Where was it? Well, that's a bummer. You gotta whip up a makeshift costume, man. Challenge accepted. No kidding, nice. Very nice. That's impressive, man. I'll have to look at that. What plane was it? A little turbulence here as we're heading over these ridge lines. Alright, we're at half Mach now. So we only care about the Mach number now. That's cool. This is new. This is an MB339. I believe this is the A model. And it's pretty great. This is a military trainer jet. Nothing else exciting or new yet. Although apparently there is a company working on an F-15C for next month, so I'm very excited about that. I can actually pitch up a little more, because we're at the point where we only really care about our Mach number. That's a little more like it. I think so. I've been really enjoying it. This thing is quite fun. I actually installed DCS World now, just because I was enjoying military planes so much. A double backflip. I would love an SR-71, oh my god. I don't know about a double backflip, but I can probably pull off a backflip. Let's, we're at, what, 23,000? Let's trim it out for level flight. Oh, that is being done. That is in the works. 100% being made. This thing feels real good right now. It's a little hard to trim this bad boy, but there we go. That's pretty solid. Alright, level flight. So my goal is to get to Death Valley, and I'm not 100% on where that is because I'm gonna guess it's that. That sure looks like a big Death Valley. Let's angle ourselves that way, and then we'll do our little our loop here. So let's see. I'm trying to remember the procedure. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that's got to be Death Valley. Which, what time is it? I need to keep an eye out. I got a friend that's gonna pop up here tonight to watch something with me. I gotta let him know. I did not do a backflip, but I am about to. Let's do it. Why not? Here we go. Let's see what we can do. All right, so let me move that out of the way. All right, a little bit of forward momentum, and dive to gain speed. Okay, and up we go. Not too shabby. I think I actually maintained my altitude too. Yeah, this thing is awesome. Woo! Snap rolls are fun. So we are approaching Death Valley. I want to get this bad boy back up to speed. I'm trying to see what is Death Valley here. I think, is that it out there? This thing kind of like right in front of us. It's hard to say. That being said, I mean, this sure looks like a Death Valley to me. Oh yeah. No, that about sums that up. I think it's that right there. Either way, let's power dive. And out. There we go. All right. And pitching down. Oh yeah. Well, that what is it? The Zlin Shock Ultra is pretty darn slow. Come on, speed back up. Perfect. All right. Yeah, that's it. 100%. Where are we at? 14,000. This thing dives like crazy. I mean, wow. That's a lot of the western United States. I'm gonna start pulling out. Put the speed brake away. Well, we got DCS for that, but I did dogfight another one of these, mock dogfight one of these the other day when I found one. That was kind of fun. What I want to do is get down close to ground level and do some crazy stuff, but we'll see. Well, they have definitely improved the twitchiness of the controls. Like, this thing feels perfect right now. Oh, the altimeter? It's not my favorite. There are better analog gauges. Yeah, the speed gauge, I don't know, it's a weird one. It's a strange speed gauge. We're actually in level flight. Yep, about 250 knots. Indicated. Going a little under 0.4 Mach. Oh, a little glitchy. Hard to get this thing down to the deck. Yep. It doesn't really help, does it? I mean, in Europe, do they do kilometers per hour for everything, or do they do knots like we do? For speed indicators on aircraft, anyway. Yeah. What the hell is that building? What a weird thing. I guess that makes sense since everybody's doing it. Sorry about that. Quite frankly, I wish we had done metric. I know, right? This is a cool area for flying low level. That was an 8G. No, generally not. Well, this is cool. I need to go ahead and probably stop here though, because I got a friend, like I said, who's popping up to watch something with me, and I'm gonna go watch that with him for the evening. But I'm going to be back this weekend. We'll fly this thing some more just because it's too damn fun not to. And probably not going to be on tomorrow because it's Halloween. And I'll be doing stuff probably most of the day for that. But Sunday I'm going to shoot to be on sometime early in the afternoon my time. Yeah, I know. You think they'll run it past Halloween? They might. I'll have to check. I'm getting better at landings. I could probably pull it off. I'll take a look at it. Maybe next time I can fly that. But yeah, no, I'm going to shoot to be on in the early afternoon my time on Sunday. So look for me then. I'm probably going to play more of this. Maybe try to get some Kerbal time in too, because I'm itching to play that a bit. But we'll see. I'm going to go ahead and stop here for the evening. So thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. And have a good one.